This is so ironic, but the thing that I'm gonna say is literally the truth, but it's hard to believe. You are using so much more self-improvement content, or you're reading more self-improvement shit than, let's say, Elon Musk. You're using more self-improvement content than Elon Musk. What does that tell you? It was crazy to me when I realized that. What are you using more self-improvement content that he is? You're doing more crazy stuff, cool stuff that he's doing? Are you making more money than him? I wanna know. Are you? If you are, I really wanna know. Get to know you. He does from doing the verb doing. He has to do. He doesn't sit there and listen to a podcast before doing it. He just do the job. So easy. Now let me tell you, why do we get obsessed with self-improvement content? Because it gives you hope, but false hope. It gives you dopamine in a way that you actually believe that by watching this video, by listening to this podcast, by buying this book, you're gonna get what you want. You're gonna be successful. But isn't it so crazy that by reading a book, becoming successful, listening to a podcast, getting rich, it gives us type of dopamine, and you think while you're doing it, you get addicted to it because it gives you a hope of actually getting closer to your goals. But in reality, you're just getting far away from your goals because you're not doing the things that you're supposed to do. Reading a book and listening to a podcast is not gonna help you to get where you want. Maybe it helps you 2%. I just want to take a moment and talk about this. There is no hate in this video to the people who make these kind of contents. I also make self-improvement content. I love talking about this shit, and I love also consuming and watching other people talking about it, okay? Because a lot of time it has helped me. It actually has helped me because it does help you, but it has a limit. After a while, after 1 month, after a week, after 1 day, whatever you need, consuming these, reading a book, listening to podcasts, then you have to start the job. You have to face the challenge. It's enough using this kind of content, then you have to do the job, okay? If you're using too much of this, you're just wasting your time. And you know why we do this? Because why we use too much of this content, because it gives us dopamine and it gives us a hope and a feeling that you are actually doing something productive. It makes you feel like you are actually getting to the college that you want. You're actually finding the partner that you want. You're actually like making the a small business of you go viral. But it's not just buying someone's course. It's not gonna make you rich and successful. You gotta face the challenge in real world, and when you do that, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, most of the time when you read a book and then after that book, like let's say the book is about how to be successful on YouTube, okay? And then when you finish the book, okay, then you actually go and record videos, post them, and get like 20 views. And then that's when you feel like the world is ended, never gonna make it. But when you were reading the book was kind of too optimistic, and they were just pointing at the bright side of starting a YouTube channel. You thought it was gonna be all rainbow and sunshine, and you're gonna get what you want so fast on YouTube. But when you do it, actually, you face a lot of challenges that they never pointed at them in the book. And even if they did point out those challenges in the book, you still need to feel them yourself. You cannot read a book about a heartbreak and you actually feel like your heart is broken. You gotta get cheated on, you gotta get heartbroken, so that's how you feel it. That's how you learn anything, by doing and experiencing them on your own, not by reading and listening to someone else talk about it, okay? That's all I'm saying. Love you. Let's watch the rest. Wasting most of your time, spending most of your time on that 1%. 98% is here, and it needs you to get into it. Do it. 2 years ago, I wanted to become rich on Instagram. Yeah, I was fooled. They fooled me. I fooled myself. They fooled me by buying, making me buy their course. They got the money. I fooled myself and I got nothing. I got dopamine by fooling myself, and it led me nowhere. Obviously, dopamine just doesn't do anything for you. In the moment, you feel cool. I felt like, oh, I'm so sophisticated and cooler. My friends are just losers. They're watching TV shows in their free time. They're going out. I'm sitting here and watching this course for my Instagram account. I'm gonna be rich. Oh, I'm so smart. I was even more stupid than my friends. They at least weren't pretending that they were doing something productive while they're not. I was, let me. Okay, I did not find anything else. Yeah, these are things. It's a clay. This is my phone. I was sitting in my room and I was watching my phone for hours, and I was also taking notes. Okay. And I felt, and I literally believed that watching this video that I paid for and taking notes is gonna actually make me successful. I knew that I have to, after watching this video, go and post the video, sell the stuff, whatever, grow the account. In the back of my mind, I knew it, because the closer that I was getting to the end of those videos, like those videos that I paid for them, I wanted to be rich. The closer that I was getting to the end of that, I was getting scared and kind of sad. It was like, oh, from past week that I was watching these videos and taking notes, I felt so productive, I felt so smart, and I felt kind of even successful. Like I had the dream. But now the course is ending, and now I have to get in the real world and do the shit. It's getting scary. There is no dopamine. It's in doing and posting the video, being judged, being seen, being cringy. There is no dopamine in that. But there is so many dopamine in watching videos and listening to podcasts. and like showing other people that like, oh yeah, I'm so busy, I'm listening to this podcast, I'm learning about how to start my business. I'm so gonna make it. You're not making it. I got nowhere on Instagram that year. Nothing. I don't even know where the account went. Like, I don't even have the account anymore. Do you see it? Yeah. It has become an aesthetic. I just told you, maybe 2% help you, okay? But obviously you don't need to use that every single day, 3 times a week. You can just throw it all away and start doing the shit. Start failing. Start disappointing yourself. Feeling disappointed. Feeling it's not gonna work. And try a new way. Stop feeling cringy. Stop being hated. Stop getting ashamed. Start being laughed at. That's what it is. That's what's gonna help you. And then you're gonna just get out of your comfort zone. Forget about your fuel. Forget about what others, losers, think about you. And then you would make it. Do you wanna make a cake? Bake a cake. You don't read the book and be like, oh, I'm gonna make a cake and I'm gonna make a cake for a week. No. You just throw the book away, go to the kitchen and start mixing this stuff, okay? That's the same shit. Maybe you're gonna burn the cake, but at least you got the experience of burning the cake, and the next time you're gonna be more evolved. Yeah. Also, I loved my makeup today.